Hi guys, it's me. I have a haul for you from the antique mall. I've been trying to do this video now for 2 days, and somebody always ends up walking in that door and distracting me from the task at hand. So before that happens again, let's get going. Okay, well, here we go. I got these items. I didn't thrift, actually. These are just bits and pieces of old books covers. My mom, she used to be a bookbinder, so she had a bunch of this stuff just laying around, and I grabbed a stack of them because I love the paper and everything, and I am just using them, for, what do you call it, photo props, I guess you could say, for like my listings and stuff. So I got a stack of those from Mama, and let me move them out of the way. Now, when I went to the dollar store and I got those jars, remember I used the one for the butterfly, or not the butterflies, but the blue bumblebees. I purchased this from the antique mall, which it's a gorgeous silver, it's got the cross on it. It's a lid. It's a lonely lid. There was no jar attached to it. But I paid a decent price for just the lid because of the content here with the cross, because it was probably more than likely, like a church relic off of, something that they had. So, I just, luckily, that jar, perfect, fits perfectly. So, I listed it like this. I did explain to them that, it wasn't an original match or anything like that, but I sold this already. I think I paid around $25 to $30 just for the lid. So, I did get a bunch of other silver lids from him though at $5 a piece, just because I use them for different projects and stuff. So, that being said, I think I probably bought like 4 or 5 other silver lids. Also, I got a couple tin types just for photo props also. This one I thought was cute just because of the lady with her baby. I got that one, and I think he charged me $3 a piece on those. This one too, my desk is a mess. This one right here, and so that was $6 spent. But I use this kind of stuff when I do, where I group things together to take pictures from my shop, which I haven't cleared off my desk from that. It's still a mess. But I found a bunch of these, the old stakes that they used to use for receipts. And I ended up, this one is shorter, and I found this lonely head. It's an old porcelain head. No rhyme or reason to it. Why I like it, I have no idea. But, in order to raise it up and not have it just kind of lying on the side, just kind of hanging out like that, there you go. So, he's going in my cabinet on that, and he's going to be peeping through whatever, just kind of hanging out. Instead of the headless horseman, we have the head with no body. Works for me. Okay, and here are the other 2 stakes that I have. Now, these, as you can see, are taller. But a lot of people, I don't know what they use them for. I know what I use them for. I use them for decapitated dolls. Or A lot of times I'll do, and I'll put like a skull or something on here, like, you know, the miscellaneous random raccoon skull or something. You know, taxidermy kind of thing. But, I mean, you let me know, what do you do with these receipt spikes? They're pretty popular, actually. So, anyways, these two are in the shop. This is one of the other lids that I purchased, just to give you an example. I always try to pick the ones that are, you know, have some kind of interesting ornamentation on the top for the lid handle. So that's kind of the whole gist of it right there. And I had mentioned to you before, when I showed you the devil postcard that I had gotten, that I was getting more in, and that I was going to sell those in the shop. If I can get them out of the package, we'll be doing pretty darn good. It's not cooperating with me whatsoever. Okay, here we go. We have this one. It says, when the devil are you coming to Blackpool? I guess that's what it is. But anyways, it's a used postcard. They have issues, you know, some a little bit of bending, and, you know, some rough around the edges a little bit. They've all been used. They're from England. And they're in the early 1900s. This one's 1907, I'm pretty sure. So we got that one. This one I thought was kind of cute. We are as drunk as the devil. And this is also, same thing. I don't know. I think this one might be 1903. And then we have this one here, which is Where the Devil Were You Last Night? Used again, and this one looks like 1910. So, I've got those three in the shop, and because of the condition of them, they're not pristine condition or anything. I do have them listed at a cheaper, you know, price. Now, I found this piece, and I thought it was really cool. It's just a little display, like a collection of jewels in the rough, and it's got all of them labeled as to what they are, and on the back it gives you information also. It gives you their chemical number and sign, and all of that kind of good information back here. So I thought it was just a little tidbit of interest, because I like all of that type of stuff. So I grabbed this, and guys, as far as prices go, I don't know what to tell you, because of the fact that I lost the darn receipt. I don't know where it went. I tore up my car. I tore the heck out of it trying to find the darn receipt, and couldn't find it. Looked in through all the bags and everything, couldn't find it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to give him a call and have him get me another receipt or something, or mail it to me, because I am at a loss here as to what I paid on some of this stuff. Now, this right here is a basket that I got, and I paid $7 or $8 a piece for these. These would have been used on a casket, coffin, an embellishment type thing. It's got a pin on the back of it, as you can see, and they feel kind of light, like an aluminum or something. There is some discoloration in them because they are antique. These were found at a funeral home, and I just bought all of them. Why not, right? So I figured what would be cool to do would be to use these on four corners of, like, either a photo, a frame, or use them as tacks on your memo board. But they are cool. You know, they were expensive just because of what they are, but they're neat. And I think I got like around 20 or so of them. And I also got this, but this I did not get from his shop. I got this, I think I ordered this online. I found it, liked it. It is a nun in a cloche. I don't really understand the whole concept of it, but I thought it was just a neat piece, and I think I paid under $10 for it, and that's about the gist of it. I don't know what else to tell you. That I just liked it, so I grabbed it. It's not every day you see that type of thing. So I grabbed it. You may have seen me show you this, which I did pay a decent amount of money for this also. I think I probably paid around $25 to $30, maybe even more for this cup, but it is silver. It does have this bunny with the, you know, the etching and stuff on it. It's an old baby cup, and they are not cheap, but it is from 1919. It's got the name on it. It says 2, and it's got the name, and then it's got the date. But it is a cool piece and would be awesome displayed with, like, you know, an old collection of dolls or something like that. So I grabbed it, and when I did get those hands in that I did my little cloche with, I had this hand here kind of left over in the batch that I got. It's kind of reminds me of like a plaster or something like that. It may have been off of, you know, some kind of religious statue or something like that is what I'm thinking. But it's a pretty good size. It wouldn't have been a doll. But anyways, I don't know. It could have been a Santos, something of that nature. But it was a grouping, so I couldn't exactly tell you how much I paid for this one in particular. But this is already sold too. You know, kind of like the deal where, you know, maybe this is a leftover from one of those from one of those old Greek statues. You know, the ones that don't have any arms? Maybe this is one of the missing arms. Who knows? But, oh, and I got this too. This is an old opium bottle. You know, circa probably 1890s to 1900. You know, doesn't have the cork or anything like that, but that's what it is, you know, opium bottle. So, got that. And this was something I purchased for myself because I really, really like it. I can't remember, I think this might be copper or bronze. I love the way it has aged. I like the texture and everything on it. It is, I think it has a crack. I think it has a crack in it somewhere here. But I think it just adds to its character. And I love, you know, I love the way the metal is oxidized and all that. And I have a little, a little bit of, a little pixie in there. Which, that I haven't listed in my shop yet, but it's going in my shop. I did not get that from him, but I did get the buttons from him. These are just reproductions. They're reprops from, like, maybe the 70s, but they're old political buttons, if it would focus. There you go. That one. Here's another old one right here. But they're just remakes of, like, old political buttons. So, anyways, got that. We have a lonely pea here. No rhyme or reason. I just got stuff thrown everywhere. I should have probably reorganized before I got on here, but you know how that goes. Okay. This is an antique frame. And we have this right here. It says Gone But Not Forgotten. And down here at the bottom, it's from, what does that say? 1905, In Loving Remembrance. And it's basically just a large, you know, funeral memento that has been framed in an ornate frame. So it's all original. And it's pretty decent size. As you can see, I had to have it sitting on the floor here to show you. But it's a decent piece, a decent sized piece. And I don't remember, I think I paid maybe around $50, something like that for it. So there's room to make a little bit of profit on it. Because of the fact that it is still in its original antique frame. So this guy right here, I'm assuming it was probably lit because it has this clear, almost waxy type for the mouth and the eyeballs. And, you know, it's got the top is open and the bottom. It is a retired piece. I don't think you're going to be able to see that too well, but Bethany Low, which you know that these are very desirable, and they're not cheap either. It does have a couple issues right here and right here, but other than that, it is in good shape, and I thought he was just awesome. I love his face. So I grabbed him, and I got a bunch of these, and now I think I paid like maybe $7 or $8 for these. These are awesome. They don't make things like these anymore. They're solid wood, you know, rulers, and they've got all of this advertising on them. This is a cut rate shoe store, and on the back of them, it's got this nice, you know, advertisement on the back here. And then same thing with these. This is School of Electricity. And this one is Emerson Pianos and Player Pianos. And then I have this one, which is a bakery and restaurant. Zwizzlers. So, I got these listed already. I've done pretty good on that as far as that goes. I mean, usually I run behind on listing things, but I'm actually pretty well caught up on that. Now, this is a piece of Majolica, which I think I paid like $50 for, but you know, they're not cheap pieces. This one has absolutely nothing wrong with it. No chips, no cracks. And I just think it is the prettiest thing you ever did see. It's all frou-frou. So, and I'm assuming, I don't know. What do you think that is, guys? Maybe a swan or something like that? It needs cleaned up. It's, you know, it's dusty and stuff, but it's got this beautiful blue inside, and this really deep, I don't know, what you would call it, a cobalt blue or something on the outside. But, you know, it would have been used as just a piece to gawk at. Maybe they could have used it for serving, possibly put a plant or something in it. All types of different uses, but I just thought it was a really, really pretty piece, so I snatched it. Okay, and then I grabbed something else here. Well, you know, I do have a lot of mustache cups to show you. This. I thought it was really cute. It's from one of those old tin tea sets. You know, it's just the tray. I don't have any of the other stuff, but I thought it was cute. It's in actually really good shape. And this pelican here has got a mouthful of rings. And we have a bride and groom here. It says marriage license. You can see a little bit of, you know, rusting and stuff like that on the back of it. But as far as the front goes, it would really display nicely because it doesn't have any of that junk on it. So I grabbed it because I thought it was cute. Okay, let me show you before it went out the door. The reason why I got this is because of the fact that it's a different coloration than normal. Normally it's all black with the gold, but this one's a little different with the white border in that. And also, the reason why I got this is because of the fact that it come with its original envelope where it was presented to the family. Fine Memorial Goods in Ohio, H.F. Wendell & Co. And it was to the family, Mrs. Matthew Lennon, whom this is the memorial card for him. These are the ones I ended up taking home with me, picking out. This one has sold already. This one right here, I paid $7 or $8 a piece for them. He did give me a break on those. This one, Love the Giver. And this one, Forget Me Not. We have Father, and then the one with the parrot on it I grabbed. Now, I got this gal right here, a Madonna, she is mounted on what it looks like somebody made, maybe, took an old, you know, picture frame, cut it in, you know, and mounted this onto it. It's definitely old. You can see the back of it here. It's like mounted onto a board. I got that just because I thought she was really pretty. She's got the flaming heart. And I think last but not least, we have this piece here, which I grabbed for myself because I like it. I don't know why, I just do. It's definitely an old piece. It's really thin in some spots and almost gives you that bluish hue to it because you can actually see through the glass in some spots. Don't know any information about it. It's just a little compote dish, maybe for jelly or something like that. But I grabbed it because, you know, who doesn't need more stuff to throw junk in? And I've already started, so there you go. But I hope you enjoyed my haul. I don't have anything else to show you. I think that's actually it. If I miss something, I'll do like I always do. I'll just throw it on to the next video. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my picks. And if you haven't already subscribed, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section. And until next time, guys, see you later.